All right, metalheads, this is DJ REM with the Crushed Beyond Dust show, and I have the guys from the band No Tomorrow on the line. These guys are from the Kalamazoo, Portage, Michigan area. How you guys doing tonight?
Awesome. I'm good.
Very cool. So why don't we start? If each of you could introduce yourself and the spot in the band, and then also introduce the guys that are not with us tonight.
Okay. Jason Bryant here. I'm the drummer in the band. And I'll turn over to Paul here.
I am Paul Enzio on our wiki. I play guitar, and this is my son Ben. To my right.
I am Ben Milwicki and Paul's son. I also play guitar in the band. And Dave Cushman couldn't make it. He's the bass player. So it's just the three of us here.
Okay, very cool. So how long has No Tomorrow been together as a band?
Good question. About 2 years. It's really kind of a musical project that kind of turned into a band. We really started out not really having a whole lot of intentions to play live shows. We just kind of were writing music and recording and had to come up with a name for it. And so we settled on No Tomorrow, and we had played the first show back in October at Bell's Brewery. And so now we have an actual live set that we play, and got some shows coming up.
So why don't we talk about those? What do you guys have coming?
We do have a confirmed show at Louie's in Kalamazoo on the 7th of June. And we also have a show coming up on the 18th of July at 411 Kalamazoo. And that will be part of our reunion show. That's kind of a big weekend blowout of sorts. But that's the next No Tomorrow show after. So we have the two shows there.
Okay, very cool. I'll have to look that up. That show at Louis sounds like it'd be good, for sure. Very cool. So, what you mentioned, you guys have been, kind of been around for a couple of years. What was the driving force that kind of brought you guys together a couple of years ago?
Well, Paul and I have been jamming since 5th grade. I mean, we've known each other forever. Best pal type of thing, and we've played all through high school and did all that, and studied out in Hollywood at Musicians Institute of Technology together. I studied percussion, and we went to GIT, and after that, we kind of went our own musical ways, and life hit us as kids and all that, and it wasn't until the last few years, really, we started actually jamming together and writing and seeing what, picking up our instruments again and to see what we can produce, see what we can do, and it's actually been a good thing for us to, inspires us more to practice and just see what we can put out there.
Yeah, we've kind of resurrected ourselves musically and kind of started over. I mean, we've had the skills. We just kind of got away from them for a lot of years there and kind of dusted them off, and now we're playing music again.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, I'm glad you guys are going back together because I really dig your stuff, and I also want to thank you guys. It was a pleasure to get to meet you guys at the Fretboard Festival, so that was really cool. So, and thanks for taking the time to talk tonight.
Yeah, you bet. Same here. It's awesome.
So how often do you guys get together in practice? Do you do like a weekly thing, or what's up with that?
Yeah, we try to, weekly thing, but, family schedules conflict and work schedules. Sure, we're on different work schedules, me and Jay. So we practice when we can, but we're always writing new stuff and working on new material, so we always, work on that when we can and record when we get the time. So it's a long process of, a couple songs a year because of the way we are. We have full-time jobs, and we're spending a full-time, kid. So we don't really, we can't put the time into it that we'd like to, but we could probably put more time into it if we wanted to really devote ourselves to it, but we just gotta do what we can for now,
We're probably about once a week, nothing like a couple gigs to
to get you in the pants and get you off the couch.
Yeah, polish up your stuff. So I mean, we really try to put on a tight live show.
For sure.
Something that people will enjoy, and we think we do well. And
our one show that we played has gone very well for us. It was an eye-opening experience for all of us, and we didn't even know how a band with no vocals would be, perceived. As if it was time for everybody to go get a beer or what. That's how I gauged it, and it seemed to go over well, and it landed. And so now we know that we can actually play a live set, and that people like it, and ready to play again. So.
Well, you guys are doing something unique. It's not very many shows you go to where you see a metal band like you guys, basically, with no vocals. I think it's pretty cool.
Right. And we're not, getting a singer down the line, but for now it's like we kind of feel we have a unique thing, like you said, and it's, it's easy to like a band when you don't hate the vocals. It's just make or break a band, so it's like, for now we got kind of a neat thing going, and we kind of focus on the guitar end of things, of course, and not that we're, guitar heroes by any means, but it's really all about the songs and,
No, I get it. I think it's really cool. I tell you, there's been a lot of bands through my life that I've listened to that I've been, if they just didn't sing, I would be so much more happy.
Yeah, we did the same thing. But, the music's awesome, so you're like, oh, gosh, I just going to tough out the vocals because I like the music.
Yep, exactly. You just deal with it.
Well, like I said, we're not opposed to getting a singer down the line, but it would have to be the right singer, and we feel that we're not in any big hurry to find anybody, but if somebody finds us, then great.
Right. Very good. Very good. Okay, so here's a question for each of you. What kind of musical influences have you had in your life that got you into this kind of thing?
Jason here. Drumming-wise, I think my eyes really got open. I mean, I've always wanted to play the drums, same scenario since you were like 10 or 11, but out in L.A., with no formal training, listening to Steve Gadd, Al Di Meola, and then Steve Gadd, and all just the amazing drummers, and actually what went into learning how to play like that. Now I can't get it. There's so many drummers out there I hear that are just machines that are just, I can't believe that drummers play this fast, and blast beats that are precision like drum machines. And I'm always studying and playing. I just saw Dream Theater with Mike Mangini and just, in Chicago last week, and of course that's always a great show for a technical, musicians type of band. So that's kind of what got me into it, was just all the great drummers, and they're still out there right now. So, Neil Peart, of course, being a drummer, and a lot of Rush, stuff like that. So that's kind of did it for me. Well,
I've gone through the whole gamut of guitar heroes since I was probably 13, 14 or whatever when I started to play, but I mean, I'm a music guy from the time I was a kid, from, all the early 70s stuff, when I first got my first real guitar hero was Eddie Van Halen, and from there it went from, to Yngwie to just everybody. So I've got all my Yngwie, excuse me, I said it wrong. But from there it just went to pretty much everybody. I like all guitar players that are, technically brilliant and gifted, and that's kind of what, I kind of styled myself after. And not that I'm as gifted as those players, but I like to play along that style, and so I've kind of, brought my skills up in the way of, guitar focused stuff.
So I, since I'm kind of younger, so I don't have a bunch of like older.
It's not me. It's just me, right?
Yeah, I'm into like newer stuff. I don't know, like, my dad was a big part of me wanting to play guitar and stuff, and
I made him.
That too.
Forced him.
You will play guitar or else.
Yeah,
Yep, exactly.
Pretty much being forced to play guitar. There's a big part of me wanting to play guitar.
The beatings, mostly.
Yeah. And
I don't know, like,
What do you listen to now?
my favorite band right at the moment is called Darkest Hour. I listen to a lot of Killswitch Engage. And
Sissy Rock.
yeah, that kind of stuff.
Don't listen to him. Those are all good bands.
Yeah. I also listen to I've been listening to a lot of Foo Fighters lately, that too. And then my playlist a lot.
Yep. Seems to be on everyone's playlist.
Yeah, we all have a very diverse musical background. We don't listen to any one thing, at least I don't. So
We've all settled on more aggressive rock type stuff over the years, and that's kind of, I mean, for you and DJ, I mean, it started out with Iron Maiden and CEO, and, you know, from that. Those would probably get two of our biggest influences.
Yeah.
For getting into metal and wanting to play that style. For metal, period.
Okay, very good. And anything else anybody wants to say on that topic?
I think we've done okay on that.
Okay, very good. Moving on then. How did you guys come up with the name of the band? Where's No Tomorrow come from?
I guess I'll feel that.
Yes,
You know, we had to call it something, and like I said, I sometimes have a kind of bleak world view, and it was really supposed to be kind of like a scorched earth, sort of like there is no tomorrow, kind of was the whole theme or whatever, and we looked into it, and nobody owned the name, so I claimed it. I guess I own the rights to the name.
Okay,
We are no tomorrow.
very cool. I like it. Sounds metal to me. Works.
I sometimes think it sounds more metal than we are, but you know, I guess we start getting just writing on the darker stuff. That was kind of the goal.
Drop C.
Yeah, drop Z flat.
Very cool. Okay, where can people go to find out more about No Tomorrow? What social networking and websites do you guys use?
I guess right now the main one is Reverb Nation site that we have. ReverbNation.com/No Tomorrow 4. There's actually quite a few other No Tomorrows you'll find on there, but we're the only one here in Portage.
The big town of Portage.
When you said that about the name, it says, well, it's a very popular.
Yeah, we kind of found that out later, but I kind of thought by owning the name that would make a difference, but I didn't realize how many No Tomorrows there are out there.
Yeah. Or you can Google No Tomorrow Portage, you know, and you'll find us. But right now the Reverb Nation site has our songs on it. They can download them and listen to them and do all that. And that's the only one we have right now.
Okay. Do you guys have any merchandise or anything out there yet?
Not really. We're like I said, this has kind of been a project for us that I wouldn't say it's a priority for us, but as far as the merchandising end of it, it's like, well, we barely had many shows to really worry too much about it, but, you know, we're on the grow, so, you know, that could come around, t-shirts, whatever.
Okay. Well, I always like to ask because, you know, I know all the work and stuff that bands like you guys put into this, you know, it costs you guys a lot of money to do what you do, and, you know, anything to help promote, help you guys make some money, I try, so.
Right.
Yeah, right on.
That.
So that's why they got to come to a live show. Help promote that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have some merchandise by that time.
There you go.
Good.
So as far as these tracks that you guys sent me, where did you guys record those at?
Up at a personal friend's studio. I mean, we actually do like a licensing thing where we, you know, we'll license the track for, you know, somebody to put vocals on or whatever. But for the most part, I mean, we've recorded it up there, but we've kind of turned it into our own thing at the same time. But it's really kind of a, my buddy's site has a bunch of different, it's actually Syndustry. It's on soundclick.com. But you can find us on there too. But that's how it started out, actually. You know, my buddy just kind of looked me up out of the blue and went up there and started kind of writing songs with him, and that's where it all started, really. Like the first few songs we did, and it goes back to 2010, 2009 even, when we first started doing that. So that's really where the band was born. It started out as kind of me and my buddy Jim on the drum machine writing stuff, and then we brought Jay up to put some drums to the tracks. And as Ben was coming along as a guitar player, he's now putting his own tracks down. So we still record up there. That's pretty much what you hear is what we are. He doesn't really have a name to his studio. He just, his site is industry. Yeah, it's kind of a home studio kind of thing.
Well, it does good work. It sounds really good.
Oh, yeah, he's got all state-of-the-art stuff, and I mean, yeah, he's a great guy to work with too. So, Jim Meeker is his name. But yeah, it's been great.
Hey, very cool. I didn't. Are you guys on Facebook at all?
None of us, well, Ben is. But
I am.
not pertaining to the band so much, but
Yeah, I'm working on that right now, getting a Facebook account for us. I haven't quite got that rolling yet.
All right. Well, make sure when you do, you hit me up so I can help promote that as well.
Sure. So yeah, do it.
Because for me personally, that's where I get. That's what works the best for promoting. So.
yeah.
Plus with the Facebook page, you can even promote your Reverb Nation. They even have plugins and stuff for it. So.
Yeah, because getting on Facebook is so difficult. We just can't seem to figure out how to not get on Facebook.
Yeah.
Is more like it. So
Yeah.
I'm too busy practicing. So
I've been kind of anti-Facebook over the years, but yeah, I'm realizing that as per this band or musical project, it's probably time to get something going Facebook-wise.
yeah, now we'll definitely let you know for sure.
Yep. Yeah. Please do. It's a great way to promote. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I can see that.
Very good. So, when you guys aren't doing music and all this stuff, do any of you guys have any crazy hobbies or anything you like to do to relax?
No. Yeah. Well, when we're not working, I actually just I try to run and exercise and stuff, but I really just actually try to practice. I got a lot of drumming development and that I'm trying to teach myself, and when we're not practicing, no, nothing.
No, that's it. That's good. Ben and I just like to shoot hoops out in the yard when we get a chance. I get home from work by a decent time, and for now that's kind of the goal. Get outside and shoot some hoops.
Hey, well, it's finally warming up enough to actually be able to do that. Well, minus that snow yesterday.
Just golf into the equation too here coming up.
Yep.
For sure, for all, yes.
So, what would you say sets you guys apart from other bands out there? I mean, minus the fact that you're all instrumental. What sets you guys apart?
I can't really say that we're really doing anything different than anybody's ever done. It's just that we do it the way we like to do it. We play what we like to hear, and we kind of cater to our own needs as far as what we want to. Because what we play, yeah, exactly. We play how we like to play, and so yeah, we're just kind of doing our own thing. And I don't know.
Yeah, I think we write songs different ways. A lot of times it's just a riff from Paul or a melody, and I love playing with Paul. He's very melodic. I do. I'll continue to play. But no, we play what we think we like, and we push ourselves. Like he wrote Gates of Valhalla, and that's actually the drum parts were written on a drum machine, and I had to learn how to play a blast beat, and I'm like, oh, are you guys kidding me? And so I've had to actually develop some of my double bass and faster metal drumming skills to keep up with some of this stuff, and it's actually been a great challenge for me. And
I think it's been a great challenge for all of us. Ben, Ben has come of age as far as a guitar player. We tried the lesson thing for a while, and this is what's working for us. I mean, I show him the parts, he learns them, and we'll fill in the blanks later on the theory, but he's gotten to be a good player. And that's just how we just we play the way we like to play.
yeah,
What we like to hear, I guess.
I like, when you listen to our stuff, if you listen to it and you enjoy it, next thing you know the song's over and you didn't realize or notice that there was no singer. But, you try to move the songs through and follow
There's just kind of
pleasing
compositions that, they're pleasing to the ear, and
we hope so.
that's what we would want to hear, kind of stuff.
No, I totally agree. I was an instant fan as soon as I started listening to the tracks you sent. So.
Fucking great. I mean, Chef's great.
Oh, you're on internet radio. You can say whatever you want. So, okay, now it's time for the most important question of this interview. So, I hope you guys are ready.
I'm not, but go ahead.
Now, I know your live shows have been limited to this point, so this is kind of an unfair question, but I'm going to ask anyways.
All right.
Which one of you guys does or is or will, I guess, spend the most time in front of a mirror before you guys go on stage?
Probably Dave.
Well, because he's not here. I was going to say Ben.
You hear Dave?
Yeah.
I'm young, so I kind of
Yeah, Ben
I
like,
still go to school, so I have to look presentable.
Ben's the most conscious of his, yeah, because he is a young teenager. He's more aware of what he's wearing and what he puts on in the morning. And so, yeah, he probably would be the last guy to take a glimpse of the mirror before he went on stage, if there was
Probably.
one. Yeah. I know what I look like. Oh, it's creepy. So I don't need to see that again.
Hey, you gotta look good when you go on stage, man. Come on.
Well, yeah. Maybe back in the old days. Yeah. But yeah. I hide behind the mop.
Oh, very good. Okay, is there anything else that you want to say about No Tomorrow? Anything I haven't mentioned or asked that you want to make sure everybody knows?
No, just if you get a chance to come out and see us, see us live. I think you really enjoy a lot of the stuff we've been working on and developed since we did those recordings like years ago.
Yeah, some of those songs are
They're tighter. And
Exactly.
they've actually changed into better songs, I think, than what you can actually hear. But so if they come out and see us, you won't be disappointed. I think people enjoy it.
It's a punch in the face that you'll like.
They get their money's worth for $5 or whatever it is to get into some of these clubs. I think you get more than you expect when you come see us play. So, again, that's about the only thing I would say.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, we're just definitely something you need to see live to, you can listen to us either way, but live, I think we're a live band. Sure.
Okay, well, I mean, based on the music that I've been playing on my show and that you sent me, I would totally agree with all that. And I know there's some local listeners tuned in tonight, so I'm going to encourage them, if they like you guys, to hit up one of your live shows that are local, since they do live in the area. Hint, hint.
Let them see us.
Yeah, let us know you heard us on your show. Yeah,
we're very approachable.
well, I'm probably more excited to talk to you than you are to me.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to go home and go to bed by that time anyway. So it won't matter.
Okay, what we're going to do is you guys hang the line for a minute. We're going to start playing some tracks. We're going to start with Gates of Valhalla, because this is like my favorite track.
Awesome.
And we're going to jam out, and you guys just hang on the line for a minute. This is DJ Rem with the Crush Beyond Dust Show on Metal Devastation Radio, and I've been hanging and talking with the guys from No Tomorrow, and I just, once again, big, huge thanks to these guys. They rock, and I'm going to play some tracks, and you can check it out for yourself, so crank it up.